It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Washington likely to try to boot it deep to get things started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Ducks offense will get the ball first. As many good things as the Oregon coaching staff had done, they certainly had the monkey on their back. 0 for 3 against Washington in their first 2 years, all one-score games. They finally got it right a year ago, and you got to think the dog... Oh, he's getting ahead of steam! Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Moore will throw. Bringing the heat. And the defense makes it play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And that's exactly what this defense wanted to do coming into this game. They wanted to set up third down so they could let their pass rush take over. They feel they've got a shot to be really successful if they can force the opponent to live in third and obvious passing situations. And that time, on the first third down of the game, they take advantage and get the sack.
They punt it away on 4th down. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. So Washington's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
And for DBs out there trying to stop these short slant routes against man coverage, being physical is really key. You want to get your hands on the wide receiver and really try to disrupt that timing between the QB and his target.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Safe completion on the screen. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. The Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Caught close to the marker, it's Evans. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's 1st down. Williams looking for a man. Quickly complete. He's out of bounds at the 26-yard line.
Smart play by the quarterback. Nothing open. Dump it off to your running back. And listen, he's a running back. He's used to having the ball in his hands, and he's a big running back. So if you want to bring that to the ground in the open field, it's very difficult. Great job by the running back making a play.
And the Huskies will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Just keep giving him the easy catches until they do something to stop it.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up, and then obviously it leaves the middle of the field a little bit more wide open for receiver, for a tight end. So QB keeps making the right decision, getting the ball to running back, and he's making plays.
A little screen to the running back. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. They'll run it from the gun. Runs for the tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
He'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Moore to the air. Hauls it in. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. Lining up from the 34 on first down. He's got it on the right. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Garcia. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. And still a little ground to cover. Pick up the first. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
3rd down, the focus of the defense has to shift. It has to change. We have to understand now exactly where the sticks are. We can't give up those plays for them to get beyond the sticks and get those first downs.
The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking downfield on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And how about this guy upholding that linebacker tradition of a Shaq Thompson or a Mason Foster?
And you think about those guys that can do a little bit of everything. They can play the run and be physical, but they have the athletic ability to play in coverage. Just versatile defenders.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Get it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Moore will throw. Bears the pressure. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. And the Ducks send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19. Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short. On the run, it's Coleman. Tough slanting in there, picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on 4th down. Washington sends out the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. A little sluggish out of the gate here. They've had to punt it away on each of their first 2 possessions. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Makes the catch. It's Moore. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on third down? And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Williams will pass. Pulls it in. It's Green. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. With the catch, it's Moore. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Washington coming to the line with another first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Evans. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Looking to throw again. Blasted as he lets it go. A strike downfield. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. From the gun, running back on the move. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Back to pass on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Evans. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to throw on 3rd. Grab near the marker. It's Evans. Got some room into the goal line. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies!
That was a great example of a running back toting the rock with conviction. There's not a lot of time to hesitate. If you see a split second, you see a hole, you've got to hit it right now. Nice job by the RB there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They march 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Whittington. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Off the play fake on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. Got the first down and more. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Ducks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He'll keep it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. 3rd down coming. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And this one is perfect. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, they wait all year for this game, and the Ducks and Huskies could just give us one fun finish today. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move-the-chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. Still 2 quarters to go in this one between UW and Oregon, a treasured rivalry in both Seattle and Eugene.
On the run from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Moore to the air. Got his man quickly. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. And the Ducks racing to the line in the hurry up. Takes the handoff. It's Hughes. Space. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, if they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Leaves it with the back. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48.
Well, there we go. We finally see some life in this offense running the football. Nice gain to pick up the first down. Got to get more of that going moving forward because they have not run it well.
The Ducks are rolling down the field. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Grabbed behind the line, it's Casper. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Moore will throw. Fires to the middle. Got a wide open receiver. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
Great job by the quarterback throwing against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Quarterback on the keeper. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
On to attempt the try. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They march 79 yards on the drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the returner will be dragged down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. On a little time, lets it go. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. So now it's second and long. They'll try the run. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on third and short. Buys a little extra time. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that first.
He hurls one deep down the left side. It's caught. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Williams looking for a man. Here comes the heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Evans. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Huskies are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. Splits the uprights. Good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So they were able to put up a 3-spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Handoff from the gun. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. We've reached a break. It's Washington holding the lead and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Moore. And tackled there by the defense. Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on 3rd down? Grabbed in the middle, it's Garcia. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. Moore to the air. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Backed up now here, 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield. It's Casper.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. He wants to throw it again. Gonna let it fly. Hits him in stride at the 10. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
Man, that is just what this defense did not need. Late in the football game, up by a couple of scores, you just can't give up the big play. And listen, that was a contested catch, but we got to get guys on the ground. Can't give up explosive. Let that clock tick and preserve the lead.
Snap in the shotgun. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! Fit it in the window for the score.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So it's an 80-yard drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Pulls and fires complete. What a cut. Now he's loose. He's loose on the right. It's a running one. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Coming out with it, it's Whittington. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Moore will throw. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Well, they've got a ways to go if they're going to win this game. It's all about getting the drive started. They come away with a positive play to get this thing going. Let's see what they can do now.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Finds the tight end.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Zings it complete to the right. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On fourth down, going to the air. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Hughes. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Oregon!
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Just under a minute and a half to play, and to have a shot, you got to believe they have to recover this onside kick.
And everybody's got different philosophies. Some people kick onsides every single time. You go for the big play, try to create some momentum for your team, but they failed. A nice job.
There he goes! Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now on first down from the 30. Quickly to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's right down the boulevard. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the fourth. That last field goal was huge. Now it takes a touchdown to beat you and not a lot of time to get it if you cover the kickoff well. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. It is steeped in animosity and laced in bitterness, and in this one, it is crowned with victory for Washington as the Huskies take down the Ducks. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.